Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on the MSJ Sports Network for tonight's Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference matchup between the visiting Franklin Grizzlies and your Mount St. Joseph Lions. This is a big one tonight, folks, here in the HCAC. These teams sit in a tie for second and third in the conference, separated by just one game. Franklin, the winner over the Lions in the first contest between these two squads up in Franklin. Quick rundown of the HCAC standings. Transy still leads the way with that 11-1 conference record. The Lions are tied with the Hanover Panthers at 9-4. Franklin just a game behind at 8-5. A game behind them is the Anderson Ravens at 7-6. Then Berea and Rose-Hulman are both 6-7. Bluffton at 3-7. Manchester 4-9, and Earlham rounds out those standings, yet to get a conference victory. The top 8 teams make the HCAC postseason tournament. The opening round games will be hosted at the highest seed, so 1 through 4 will host an opening round game on Saturday, February 22nd. So the Lions are fighting to host one of those games, and at this point fighting for seeding. They've all but clinched a spot in that tournament with the top 8 all making it. But fighting for that seeding late into the season. They still have a big matchup with Transy. Theoretically could still win the regular season championship. Transy still has to play these Franklin Grizzlies as well. So checking quickly, overall records are identical between these two squads, 14-6. Again, the Lions are 9-4 in league. Franklin 8-5 in league. Lions check in number 74 in the nation in the NPI. Franklin number 101. Coach Maisie Elston coaching her 74th game in a Lions blue and gold. This is her 3rd season. She got her 50th win in her career on Saturday in the win over Manchester. 50-23, winning 2/3 of your games is nothing to shake your head at. They will face off again with the Franklin Grizzlies, coached by Jessica D'Armilio. Coach D'Armilio is 39-32 in her 3 seasons at Franklin. In their 3 years of matchups, the Lions own a 4-1 advantage over the Grizzlies during Coach Elston's career. That one loss came earlier this season. That game was on Tuesday, the 17th of December. The Lions lost that game by 9 on the road. That was just the 3rd or 4th game of the HCAC season for the Lions. So, this is a big one. The Mount enters tonight riding a 3-game winning streak and winning 3 straight in the HCAC, including a big win on the road at Hanover. Lions have shot back up the HCAC standings into that tie for 2nd place. The Mount is looking for a bounce-back performance. Over the last 8 matchups between these two programs, Lions hold a 6-2 advantage in the series, including going 4-1 versus the Grizzlies under Coach Elston. Tonight's game, again, is a big one in terms of seeding in the upcoming HCAC tournament, as Franklin once again trails the Lions by just that 1 game. And a win tonight, they would hold the tiebreaker over the Lions. On the season, the Mount is averaging 67.2 points per game to Franklin's 74.5. The Lions are holding teams to 63.5 points per game, and while Franklin holds teams to 68.5 points a game. Franklin is outscoring their opponents by an average of 6 points, while the Lions are outscoring their opponents by an average of 3.8 points. Franklin holds a narrow lead in the field goal percentage department, shooting 41.7 on the season to the Lions 40.7. The Lions are a better defensive team on a field goal percentage. They hold teams at 37.1%, and Franklin allows 39%. Pretty even in the 3-point shooting department. The Lions averaging 29.3%, while Franklin shoots it at a 28.6% clip. Lions also better from the free throw line, outshooting Franklin by about 4% there, and they average 2.5 more rebounds per game. Franklin averages 38.2 and have given up 38.2. They have rebounded exactly as many shots as their opponents on the season. Lions average 1.7, positive 1.7 per game. Franklin assists on 13.8 baskets a game, while the Lions 12.7. Lions turn it over 17 times a game. Franklin 15 times a game. That'll be a big stat in this game. Turnover margin, Franklin is almost +1. The Lions are -0.3. So that turnover battle is going to be big. We are on a milestone watch as well tonight as Carly Mills enters today's game just 35 points shy of 1,000 for her career. We'll step away real quickly as PA announcer Russ Brady brings you the national anthem, and then we'll come back with your starting lineups. All right, we are back to bring you your starting lineups for Franklin. They will start a junior guard from Evansville, Indiana, number 3, Jordan Kuhn. A sophomore guard from Rushville, Indiana, number 4, Briley Munchell. They will start a freshman guard, 5'10", from Franklin, Indiana, Erica Bunning. A 5'9" senior guard from Greensburg, Indiana, Taylor Cooney. And a 5'8" senior guard from Indianapolis, Indiana, Maddie Burns, number 32. The Lions will answer with junior guard, number 0, Morgan Jenkins. Another guard, a 5'4" junior from Fairfield, Ohio, number 1, Carly Mills. A 5'10" guard from Columbus, Ohio, senior Anaya Murphy. And in the middle, it will be a 6' sophomore forward from Indianapolis, Indiana, Haley Gingrich. And a 6' senior forward from Heber, Kentucky, number 31, Madison Drummond. Our officials for tonight's game are Kenzie Murray, Ivan Fulton, and Maya Smith. We're about ready to get underway from here in the Harrington Center in this, once again, big Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference matchup. Looks like it'll be Gingrich and Kuhn to tip it off. Franklin's going to run this 5-guard offense to start. They typically play a couple of post players, but they're going to start with all guards, and my guess is they're going to try to run and press. Ball's up. Kuhn wins the tip. It bounces back to Munchell. Franklin has the ball. We are underway. Picked up by Mills is Munchell. She gets it over to Kuhn. Kuhn gets it to the high post in Bunning. Bunning dribble handoff with Kuhn. Kuhn thinks about the 3. Gets downhill. Gets it off. Gets it off to Cooney. Cooney gets it off to Munchell. Munchell gets downhill. That's Cooney. Lays it up. Misses. Drummond's down with the board. Mills goes the other way for the Lions. Good pass into the corner with Jenkins. Jenkins fakes the 3, gets downhill, gets into the paint, lays it up the right hand and misses. Franklin gets the rebound. They come the other way. Quick pass up to Cooney. Cooney around the screen, gets down. Looks for Kuhn on the back cut. Instead kicks it to the corner and Munchell. Munchell gets it down to Cooney. Cooney is blocked by Gingrich. Good first 2 defensive possessions for the Lions. Quick get ahead pass to Jenkins. Jenkins hands it off with Murphy. To Anaya Murphy. Murphy dribbles it in the corner, right-handed. Almost has it taken away from her. She gets a screen from Gingrich. Murphy kicks it back out to Jenkins. Jenkins to Murphy. The late shot clock here. Drummond has it in a high post. She has to turn. Gets it off to Jenkins. Sets a screen. Jenkins stops. Pops. Misses off the back iron. And down with the rebound for Franklin was Barnes. Barnes gets it off to Kuhn. Kuhn to Munchell. Munchell trying to go to work on Murphy. She lays it up with the right hand. Kind of an ill-advised shot. Down with the rebound with Jenkins. Mills pushes. Gets it off to Gingrich. Gingrich lays it up with the left hand. And will get a foul. So an and one there. Gets the scoring started. We went a minute and 44 seconds into this ball game before we saw our first basket. And it comes on a layup by Haley Gingrich. She was fouled by Barnes. So got a line to shoot. The and one here. Gingrich, a 65% free throw shooter on the season, has it up and drills it. Lions come out in that token pressure. They're not going to jump and trap, but they're trying to slow Franklin down. Franklin gets it across quickly, though. All the way to the front of the rim is Bunning. Laid up and missed. She's blocked again. That's the second block of the game for Gingrich. She gets her own rebound. Cooney across to Kuhn. Kuhn crossover dribble, gets into the paint, lays it off the right hand, gets it to go. Franklin's on the board. Mills hurries it the other way. They're trying to get there before Franklin can set it up. We're going to have a foul on the entry pass. A foul will go against Taylor Cooney. She reached around Madison to poke that away. It's her first and the team's second. So Jenkins will inbound with 22 on the shot clock from underneath her own basket. Gets it into Murphy. Murphy to Mills. Jenkins with a high post flash. Gets it downhill, lays it up the left hand, doesn't go. Jenkins has the rebound. Mills thinks about the three. She takes it. Bang! Carly Mills! Good sign for the Lions whenever Mills is making shots. Cooney is picked up by Drummonds. Kicks it out to Munchell. Munchell hands it off to Barnes. Lions thought she got away with the travel, but Barnes gets it back and drills the three herself. Heck of a pass, inside-out motion there. Riley Munchell, really good pass back out. So we're set at 6-5. Mills gets it across, gets it to Murphy. Looking into Drummonds in the post, gets it there. They clear the side, let Drummonds go to work. Drummonds, nice pass down to Gingrich. Lays it up the right hand. Really good job by Madison. The double team got there, and she dumped it off. Munchell gets it across to Cooney. Cooney has it poked away by Mills, and it's a turnover. Drummonds comes up with the steal. There's a foul that wasn't called. Jenkins goes the other way, lays it up the left hand, misses. Franklin down with the board, getting a little hectic right now. Cooney trying to get to the rim. Pulls it up in the paint, kicks it back out. Pass is stolen by Murphy. Murphy's going to race the other way, lay it up with the right hand, and good. We'll have a quick timeout here for Franklin, so we'll step away here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, coming out of this timeout, Lions make no changes. Franklin does make a change or two. I think it's just one, actually. As it looks like Brooke Grinstead has checked into the game for the first time, and Cooney took a seat. Erica Bunning has it, right elbow. She gets downhill on Gingrich, lays it up. Lions probably got away with some contact there, but Murphy comes down with the rebound on the miss. She races it the other way, gets to the free throw line, pulls up. Hits the front of the iron, hits the back of the iron, and drops. Good start for the Mount. Lions are shooting better than 50% from the field right now. They are 5 of 9 from the field. Munchell has it. Picked up by Mills. Mills has done a much better job this year not fouling far away from the basket. Grinstead has it. Gets around the screen, actually denies the screen. Nice back cut there by Barnes, laid up and in. Good pass, good back cut. Murphy handling the guard duties now for the Lions, gets it across the timeline. She's picked up by Barnes. Looks it in for Drummonds. Kicks it back to Mills. Mills to Gingrich in the elbow. Or Mills around Gingrich. Gingrich hands it off to Jenkins. Jenkins thinks about the three. Steps back, shoots the three. Drummond's down with the offensive rebound. She goes up and has it taken away from her by Bunning. They get it across Kuhn to Barnes. Barnes three, bang. Maddie Barnes. Lions bring it across Mills. Off to Jenkins. Looking in for Gingrich. Throws it to the outstretched hand. Good pass away from the defender. Gingrich back out to Murphy. Murphy gets a screen from Gingrich. Gets into the paint. Lays it up the right hand. Rims out. Drummond's had a shot at the offensive rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds. I have a couple of subs for the Lions as Mackenzie Butler and Jordan Patterson check in. And I believe it's Molly Schulte and Peyton C. checking in for Franklin. Lions in their man-to-man pressure defense. They get it up. Franklin gets it across. Grinstead brings it over. Kicks it off to, that was Schulte. Schulte to Kuhn. Kuhn will probably be guarded by Morgan Jenkins most of the evening. This is Grinstead. Grinstead off to Kuhn. Nope, that's not Kuhn. My apologies. Schulte. Schulte to Kuhn. Kuhn tries to go with a bounce pass, which he probably didn't need to. Ball bounced right at the feet of C, between her legs and out of bounds. For the third turnover of the game for Franklin. So Patterson will bring it up for the Lions. They lead by 2. We are under 4 minutes to play here in the first. Franklin now in a zone. Gets it to Drummonds at the elbow. Drummonds shoots. Hits the back iron and drops. Good shot from Madison Drummonds. Her first bucket of the ball game. Franklin quickly breaks it across. Schulte, great job there. Gets it to Kuhn. Kuhn shoots the contested three. Misses it long. Butler down the board for the Lions. Gets it off to Patterson. Patterson to Drummonds in the paint. Drummonds goes up. Just misses to getting it to go. It's a good find from Patterson. But Drummond's going to line to shoot a pair. That foul goes on Grinstead. Her first, team's third. Drummond's eyes it up. Makes the first. Drummond's a 68% free throw shooter on the season. Real solid out of a post player. Struggled early in the year. Has shot it much better of late. Makes it up. Makes both. Avoided the announcer jinx. Schulte crosses over Mills. Gets all the way to the front court. Passes it down to Say. Say gets it up. Drummond's with the block. Drummond's running the break herself. Get it out of your hands. Get it to Mills. Mills gets downhill. Gets up. Lays it up. Misses. Franklin down with the board. They got numbers. Say running alone in the paint. She has it taken away by Mackenzie Butler. She gets it back. Lays it up. Misses. Patterson down with the rebound. Outstanding defense there by Morgan Jenkins to come off of her player and go over and get Say to deny the wide open layup. Franklin staying in that 2-3 zone. Skip past the Mills. Mills to Drummond's high post. Drummond's faces. Drummond's little crab dribble. Gets it out to Patterson. Patterson into Butler. Butler lays it up the right hand. Gets it to go. Really good offense against the Lions. They stretch their lead back out to 8 with 2:24 to play here in the first. This is Schulte. Schulte almost has it taken away by Mills. Gets it off to Peyton Say. Say into the corner. That's Bunning. Bunning. Back to the top of the key. Stolen by Mills. Mills in a foot race. Goes up. Good defense there by Schulte. Lions wisely slow it back down and settle. Drummonds to Jenkins. Jenkins shoots the three. Bang! Morgan Jenkins! Lions have stretched their lead to 11. Minute 46 to play here in the first. Gets all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Good job by Mills to not foul, though. You want to defend that a little better, but you definitely don't want to give up a cheap foul late in the first. Mills to Jenkins. Jenkins to Drummonds. Drummonds lets Mills clear faces. Gets it off to Mills. Mills gets the screen. Mills shoots the three. Bang! Carly Mills! Lions 3 of 4 from 3 to start this game. We're going to have an offensive foul on Molly Schulte. And we'll head to, I think this is our under 5-minute media timeout, isn't it? I guess we missed it. I don't know how we missed that one. A bunch of subs in for the Lions. So check in for the Lions. Caitlin Riley checks in. Gingrich is back in. And those are the only subs for the Lions. So Taylor Cooney checks back in for Franklin. And Kate Breeden checks in. I think that's all the subs. Patterson has it. Lions lead by 12. Riley to Gingrich. Gingrich turns. Gets it. Oh, thought she was going to give Mills. Doesn't. Kicks it to Patterson. Patterson gets the screen. Gets up. Lays it up the left hand. Rims out. Gingrich gets a tip, but it finds Cooney. Cooney runs the break. Has Coon in the corner. Coon catches. Shoots. Misses it short. Good battle for the rebound there. Won by Haley Gingrich. About 15 seconds between the shot and game clock. Lions should hold this for as long as they can. Can't go 2 for 1. Peyton Say gets a steal there. Just the second turnover of the first quarter for the Lions. They get it to Kuhn. Kuhn looks in for Peyton Say. Say goes to work. Little step through. Really good move there by Peyton Say. Lions have 15 seconds and a 10-point lead here in the first quarter. They'll take the last shot. They get it to Butler at the elbow. Butler with 5 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Mills. Mills step back, gets the shot off. Bang! Carly Mills at the horn. So the Lions will head to the second with a 13-point lead.
My name is Alondra Sotelo. I am a part of the women's soccer team here at Mount St. Joseph. We would love for you to donate on our Giving Day on March 19th. All proceeds will go directly to enhance our student experience here at Mount St. Joseph. Being a student athlete at MSJ has meant the world to me just because I have so many resources provided for me and everyone around me wants to help.
My name is Anton Meir. I'm a member of the Mount St. Joseph baseball team. We here at the Mount would love you to consider donating to our athletic programs on our Day of Giving on March 19th. All proceeds will be going to enhancing student experience. Being a student athlete at the Mount has meant the world to me. If I could go back 4 years and do it all over again, I would. It's allowed me to figure out and build the person who I want to be in the future.
All right, we're back here. Lions start with the ball on the floor right now. Gingrich, Drummonds, Patterson, Riley, and Murphy. For Franklin, it is Munchell, Cooney, Kuhn. We're going to have a jump ball, I think, on that one. But it's Munchell, Cooney, Kuhn, Say, and Breeden on the floor for Franklin. So that alternating possession will give the ball back to the Grizzlies. They get it into Munchell. Munchell brings it across. Picked up by Murphy. They get it off to Cooney. Cooney looking into the post. Nice pass over the top there to Breeden. Breeden lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go. Murphy will bring it across for the Lions. Thinks about the three, gets it into Drummonds in the high post. Drummonds, good spin move, nice step through, lays it up right in, misses. Gingrich down with the offensive rebound, almost dribbles it out of bounds. Ball knocked out of bounds by Peyton Say. There will be 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Lions as they inbound from underneath their own basket. Get it into Jenkins. Jenkins to Murphy. Murphy gets a flat screen by Haley Gingrich, and she dribbles it out of bounds. Turned over to 2, the Grizzlies, and it's 4th of the ball game for the Lions. Franklin will bring it across, trying to cut into this 11-point deficit. Munchel gets it across. Right to left-hand dribble, gets it to Cooney. Cooney to Breeden. Breeden, they're looking in for Peyton Say. Say being guarded by Drummonds. Kicks it back out to Coon. Coon around a screen from Say. She stops and pops. Misses. Patterson down with the board for the Lions. Coach Elston barking for her team to go. She wants to get down there and play against a defense that's not set yet. Patterson to Jenkins. Jenkins to Patterson. Patterson to Drummonds. Drummonds faces, shoots the 18-footer, misses long. Gingrich almost went down with the rebound, but it's ran down by Peyton Say. Coon has it in the open floor. Nice crossover dribble, gets to the lane, kicks it to Breeden. Breeden with the baseline jumper, gets it to go. Patterson brings it up right-hand dribble for the Lions. It's picked up by Munchel. Franklin back in the man-to-man defense. Murphy to Drummonds. Drummonds has Gingrich in the post. Cooney got away with a little bit of contact there. Jenkins has it, has a little bit of a mismatch now. She tries to get into the paint. Kicks it to Gingrich, and there's another turnover for the Lions. We have a pair of subs coming in as Mills checks back in for the Lions, and Barnes back in for Franklin. Mills will pick up the ball handler. Also checking in is Taylor Turk. Turk, the 5'9" freshman from Ron Colley High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. Munchel. Coach Carmelio yells for her team to run the motion offense. Cooney to Barnes. Barnes hit a couple threes in the first half. Cooney thinks about the three. Not a great closeout by Haley, but the Lions defend it well on the drive. Cooney was able to get to the front of the rim, but Drummonds came over and made a nice defensive stop. Mills, downhill, kicks it back out to Jenkins. Murphy between the circles. Gets it to Drummonds at the elbow. Drummonds hands it off to Murphy. Murphy rejects the screen, stops, pulls it up, misses. Munchel down with the board, pushing the pace. Nice pass into Breeden. Breeden had an open cutter, but has the ball knocked away from her. Drummonds comes away with the steal. Gets it off to Murphy. Lions have numbers. Jenkins shoots the three. Misses it short. Cooney down with the board for Franklin. Once again, like those minutes in the first quarter, getting a little hectic here. Munchel to Barnes. Barnes. Right-hand layup misses. Drummonds down with the rebound. It's her 4th of the ball game. Mills has it in the front court. Kicks it into Drummonds. Franklin not doubling, surprisingly. Good job by Drummonds using her body to create space. Out of bounds off of Drummonds. Elizabeth McCoy checks in for her first time, and Jordan Patterson checks back in. And for Franklin, Erica Bunning checks back in. Munchel brings it across. Hands it off to Barnes. Lions switch that. He's trying to get into the post, but takes the Breeden top of the key. Breeden over to Turk. Turk gets downhill. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes to Breeden. That's a 2. Misses it. McCoy down with the rebound. She gets it off to Mills. Stumbled with the dribble a little bit there, but was able to recover. Mills to Patterson. Patterson to Gingrich at the elbow. Gingrich to Mills. Mills thought about getting downhill. Wisely pulls it back out. Kicks it to McCoy. 7 on the shot clock. Gingrich stops at the free throw line, shoots it, bangs it in. Lions lead that. And scored in the last 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Munchel gets it over to Turk. Turk gets it in to Bunning. Bunning working against Drummonds. Shoots a little fadeaway. Drummonds will get credit for that rebound, but McCoy's the one that made it happen. Mills thinks about the three in the fast break, but wisely turns it down. Trying to get into the Drummonds in the post. Instead, they go to Gingrich at the elbow. Gingrich turns, shoots another one, bangs it in. Haley Gingrich with 4 rows on number 6 of her own. Lions to stretch their lead back out to 13. Patterson guarding Barnes. Barnes with a nice right-hand entry pass. Munch will beat Mills back door. We'll have a media timeout here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, so coming out of this timeout, Ella Stivers has checked in for the Lions for her first time this evening. Franklin made a couple of substitutions. Peyton Say's back on the floor. Jordan Coons back on the floor. So Munch will shoot a pair here. Misses the first long. Munchell, an 85% free throw shooter coming into that game. It's only her third miss from the free throw line on the season. Shoots again, makes the second. We'll have a sub here. Molly Schulte checks in. Munchell takes a seat. Lions have it back. 12-point advantage with 4:35 to play here in the first half. Mills looking in for Stivers. Stivers kicks it back to McCoy. McCoy to Gingrich at the elbow. Trying to get the big-to-big pass that they've done a great job with all year. Unable to get it. Franklin's doing a good job of denying it. Patterson to Mills. Mills looking in for Stivers. Instead, McCoy gets it to Gingrich. Stivers gets it, has it knocked away. Barnes running the floor. Great cutoff there by Patterson in the open floor. Ball finds Say, though. Kuhn. Back to Schulte. Schulte to Barnes. Barnes to Kuhn. Kuhn being guarded by McCoy. She gets all the way to the rim, lays it up the left hand, and gets it to go. Patterson gets the inbound pass. Jenkins will come back and check in. Mills. Stivers had a good seal. They have to kick it back out to Gingrich. Patterson downhill. She gets fouled. We're going to see if it's a shooting foul or not. I'm not positive. That foul goes on Maddie Barnes. It is a shooting foul. It's Barnes' second foul. Franklin's first of the second quarter. So Patterson goes to the line for the Lions. Patterson, an 80% free throw shooter on the year, 12 of 15. Now 13 of 16. Patterson gets it up, drills it. Lions back up by 12. They get it in quickly to the Grizzlies. Schulte breaks it across in a hurry. Gets it off to Kuhn. Kuhn gets it to the elbow. Bunning trying to work it into Peyton C. Nice little cross-court pick action there to free her for the layup. Mills to Patterson. Patterson to Jenkins, top of the key. Jenkins gets it in to Stivers. Stivers tries to let Jenkins clear and throws it away. Patterson will take a seat as Murphy comes back in, and Stivers will take a seat as Drummonds re-enters the ballgame. So Franklin will inbound down 10. They get it in to Schulte. Schulte brings it across, right-hand dribble across the timeline. Hands it off to Kuhn. Kuhn to Say. Say gets it to the elbow and Bunning. Say going to work. Good bump. Almost gets it to go. Not sure that foul's going to go on Drummonds. Her second, team's third. Say steps the line, gets to shoot a pair. Hits every part of the rim and misses. Say a 78% free throw shooter coming into this one. Shoots the second. Misses them both. Drummond's down with the board. Coach Elston's showing a lot of faith in her senior here, leaving her on the floor with those two fouls. Murphy has it taken away by Jordan Kuhn. Kuhn running the break. They have numbers. Gets it off to Barnes. Barnes lays it up the right hand, misses. Good contest there by Mills. Good contest and not foul. Lions go the other way. Jenkins gets it off to Gingrich. Gingrich to Mills. Coach Elston yelling for her team to settle. Mills shoots the three. Misses it right. So first miss from deep in the ballgame. Schulte gets it off to Bunning. Bunning going to work on Gingrich. Gets all the way to him, lays it up the right hand. Franklin's cut it to 8. Drummonds has it in the post. Gets it back to Jenkins. Jenkins around a screen from Drummonds. Drummonds faces up on Say. Mills, left elbow, misses it short. Drummonds taps it to Murphy. Murphy to Jenkins outside the key. Smart move for the Lions to pull it back out and use some clock. Drummonds in the post, goes to work. Gets to the rim and is fouled by Peyton Say. Checking in for Franklin is Brooke Grinstead, and after the free throws, Kennedy Hudson will check in for Madison Drummonds in those two fouls. Misses the first. Men's game getting ready to get underway up in Franklin. And that one, the Lions will start Menninger, Brand, Loftus, Jones, and Collinsworth. We'll provide you updates with that as long as we're on the air. Drummonds makes the second. So Hudson will check in for the first time. So Schulte brings it in. Down 9. Almost to a minute remaining here in the first half. We're minute 15. Say has it. Lions do a good job of switching that. Say has to kick it back to Schulte. Schulte to Kuhn, top of the key. Good defense by Morgan Jenkins, straight up and down. Ball should go over to the Lions. And that is a missed shot by Kuhn. And another rebound for the Lions. We are at exactly 1 minute to play here in the first half. Lions lead by 9. Mills to Murphy. Murphy into Gingrich. Gingrich back out to Jenkins. Jenkins, she'll go to work in the paint. Tries a bunch of step throughs, kicks it to Murphy, cross corner. It's a good find. Murphy gets to the right-hand floater, misses. Pair of Grizzlies fight over the rebound. Say comes down with it. Schulte pushing the pace. Mills will pick up a cheap late foul there. Jordan Patterson will check in for Mills. Lions had one to give. About 7.5 seconds for the shot and game clock. To get it into Kuhn. Kuhn to Schulte. Schulte to Say. Say looks at Kuhn on the back cut. Nice little pass out to Bunning. And we'll have a foul on Ellis Stivers on the shot attempt. Bunning will go to the line to shoot a pair. Bunning a 72% free throw shooter on the year. There's Drummond to check back in. The Lions should be able to hold for the last shot. They want to get Drummonds and Mills back on the floor. Benning's got to make the free throw for that to happen, though. Gets it up, makes it. The Drummonds and Mills will check back in. Hudson and Murphy will take a seat. 19.3 on the shot clock. Lions will hold for one likely with an 8-point lead. They get it into Mills. Mills is picked up by Kuhn. Mills gets it across with 14 on the clock. Gets it to Jenkins, elbow extended, looking in for Drummonds. Kicks it to Patterson. 5 seconds on the game clock. Patterson with the left-hand flutter. Gingrich gets the board, throws it up the horn. And the second shot at the horn to go in for the Lions in this ballgame. We'll see them carry a 10-point lead into the halftime break. We'll be back with more action after the halftime break here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, we are back here from the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. We head into the second half. Lions lead by 10. Quick rundown of the first half stats. Lions were led in scoring by Haley Gingrich, who was a perfect 5 for 5 from the field for 11 points. She also had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a pair of blocks. Carly Mills scored 9 points, 3 for 5 from deep, adds an assist and a steal. Madison Drummonds is the leading rebounder with 6. Lions turned it over 8 times to just 6 for Franklin. That's once again a big thing we need to watch in this ball game. Franklin shooting 40% from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. That's big. And the big difference in this ball game right now is the Lions are out rebounding the Grizzlies 22-12, including 6 offensive rebounds. The Lions have taken 31 shots to just 28 for Franklin and lead by 10. Barnes is the leading scorer for Franklin, 3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 2 from deep. Their leading rebounder is Benning. Lions will have the ball inbounding. Midcourt across the way from us. They'll be moving left to right on your screen. We're underway here in the second half. Mills has it. Gets it to Jenkins. Elbow extended over the top to Drummonds. Drummonds gets it up, lays it in. And we're underway in the second half. Lions continue to shoot it at a high clip. So Munchell back out there. Had an extended break there in the second quarter. Back to handling the point guard duties for Franklin. Gets it to Kuhn, to Cooney, to Barnes, to Kuhn in the corner. Kuhn shoots the baseline jumper, misses. Gingrich down the board, her 6th. Mills has it, almost trips in the midcourt. Able to keep her feet. Gets it across, gets it into Gingrich in the post. Gingrich flips it back out to Jenkins. Jenkins shoots a 3. Bang! Morgan Jenkins! And just like that, the Lions stretch their lead to 5. Franklin comes the other way quickly. Cooney to Kuhn. Kuhn drives baseline, gets it back to Cooney. Cooney shoots the corner, 3 misses. Murphy down at the board. Lions are running again. They don't really have numbers this time, but Mills is wide open in the corner. She stepped out of bounds before she bangs in the 3. That would have been a big one there. Lions would have pushed her lead to 18. But Mills stepped on the line, getting herself ready for that shot. Franklin gets it into Munchell. It's the 9th turnover of the ball game for the Lions. Munchell gets it across the timeline. Gets it off to Benning. Benning to Cooney. Munchell cut off by Mills. Gets to Benning. Benning with a little spin move into the paint. Misses everything. Gingrich gets the rebound. Gets it off to Mills. Mills to Jenkins. Jenkins shoots another 3. Misses it long. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Back over to Franklin. Munchell brings it up left-hand dribble, calling out the offense to her teammates. Gets it to Benning. Benning straight away. Dribble handoff with Kuhn. Kuhn pulls up. Gets it off to Barnes. Barnes uses a screen from Kuhn. Gets in, lays it up the right hand, misses. Murphy down with the board. Murphy pushing the pace. She stops at the elbow. Wisely pulls it back out. Gets it into Drummonds. Drummonds. Double team, gets it up off the back iron, misses. Down with a rebound, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go. Gives Drummonds 7 boards and 9 points. And just like that, quickly, Coach Armelio go to the bench. Kuhn thinks about the 3. Probing dribble, gets into the free throw line area, kicks it back out to Barnes. Barnes down to Benning. Benning to Cooney. Cooney to Kuhn. Kuhn shoots a straightaway 3. Misses it right. Murphy down at the board. We'll have, I think that's going to be a foul on Benning. And just like that, it's Breeden checking back in. As Cooney will take a seat. And Grinstead will check back in as Kuhn takes a seat. Mills brings it up over the timeline. Checking in with Coach Elster to see what she wants the Lions to run. Jenkins has it, right elbow extended. Gingrich high post. Into Drummonds. Drummonds Lions clear. Drummond goes over left shoulder, lays it up the right hand. Oh, hits everything but misses. Drummond gets the offensive rebound, kicks it back out to Murphy. We have a travel on the catch by Anaya Murphy. Franklin brings it back across, trailing by 17. Munchell gets a screen. Gets into the paint. She goes up with a right hand. Little floater, misses. Gingrich down with her 9th rebound of the ball game. Gets it off to Jenkins. Jenkins runs the floor. Drops it back off to Mills. Mills all the way to the front of the rim. Lays it up. Doesn't understand why she didn't get a foul. Drummond gets a rebound. Doesn't understand why she doesn't get a foul. Franklin eventually comes down with the rebound. Barnes gets it off to Munchell. Munchell has it knocked away by Mills. And Mills picks up a foul. Patterson will check in as Mills takes a seat. Franklin will inbound right next to the scorer's table. It'll be Breeden to inbound. Gets it into Munchell. Munchell throws up the Hawaii 5-0 sign to call the offense. Gets all the way and lays it up. Gets it to go. Patterson will bring it across to the Lions, leading by 15. Gingrich has it in the post. Back out to Murphy. Run a little post-to-post pick action. Drummond has it. Almost loses it out of bounds. Gets it to Murphy in the corner. Bang! Anaya Murphy! Franklin goes the other way and has a foul on Gingrich. That's the third on Haley. So Mackenzie Butler will check back in. Gingrich with 9 boards, 9 points in this ball game. My apologies, that's Drummond. Gingrich has 8 points, 11 boards. Sabrina Miller checks in for Franklin. I believe that's her first time in the ball game. Free throw is made. Back to a 17-point advantage for the Lions. Makes the second, cuts it to 16. Lions have it. 5:40 to play here in the third. Jenkins has it right elbow. Left hand dribble into the paint, kicks it off to Butler. Butler to Patterson. Patterson back out to Murphy. Drummond has it high post. Spins, getting downhill, working against Breeden, and we'll get a foul. Drummond will go to the line to shoot a pair. That foul will be Breeden's first, team's second here in the third. Drummond makes the first, pushing it back to a 17-point advantage for the Lions. Eyes it, shoots it, drills it. Franklin gets it across to Munchell. Munchell gets it off to Grinstead. Grinstead gets a screen from Benning. Shoots the long three. Benning runs down the rebound. Nice little pass on the cut. Breeden goes up with the right hand and kind of under the rim layup. Drummonds comes down with the board. Drummonds has a double-double now. Here with 5 minutes to go in the third. Murphy with another corner three. Bang! Anaya Murphy! Lions push their lead out to 21. Munchell gets it across. Miller has it. Miller stops and shoots the free throw line jumper. After a really hard pick that everybody in the stands gave a little ooh and an ah on as Franklin dropped back into a 2-3 zone as they did in the first half Butler shoots the free throw jumper. Good look at it. Breeden comes down with the rebound for Franklin. Gets it off to Grinstead. Grinstead dribbles it off her own foot out of bounds. Ball back over the Lions. We hit our under 5-minute media timeout here in the third quarter.
My name is Anton Meir. I'm a member of the Mount St. Joseph baseball team. We here at the Mount would love you to consider donating to our athletic programs on our Day of Giving on March 19th. All proceeds will be going to enhancing student experience. Being a student athlete at the Mount has meant the world to me. If I could go back 4 years and do it all over again, I would. It's allowed me to figure out and build the person who I want to be in the future.
All right, we're back as Julie Dow's checked in for the Lions for the first time. Coach Elston barking for her team to give some time. This is Butler at the elbow. Butler hands it off to Patterson. It's knocked away and stolen by Grinstead. Grinstead to the corner. And Miller gets into the post to Breeden. Breeden goes a little right-hand flip. Down with the rebound was Benning, knocked out of bounds by Jenkins. So it stays with Franklin. Breeden has a left-hand shot, misses. Down with the rebound is Munchell. Munchell lays it up the right hand. Kind of a flip, gets it to go. Patterson now has it. May have to step away. It looks like there's some issues with the stats. Patterson on the backdoor cut. Another turnover for the Lions. Their 11th. They'll have a carry on Munchell. She got away with one earlier. It was called this time. Mills checks in for the Lions. Kuhn back in for Franklin. Jenkins. And Gingrich back in. Mills has it, gets it off to Patterson. Patterson back to Dow, top of the key. Gingrich at the elbow, hands it off to Yulee. Yulee, the right-hand floater, misses. Battle for the rebound. Drummonds comes down, lays it up the right hand, misses. Drummonds almost is down with another offensive rebound, but unable to secure it. Neither one of those looks were great for the Lions, but a heck of an effort. Franklin gets into the post. Munchell rolls her ankle. Lays it on the right hand. Mills gets it off to Patterson. Patterson has Drummonds wide open under the paint. Lays it up. Gets it to go. Munchell is up. We'll have a timeout for Franklin. We'll step away. That's our media timeout here. Our floating media timeout on the MSJ Sports Network. Ella Stivers checked in for the Lions at that break. Schulte checked in for Franklin. She takes it straight to the front rim, lays it up and good. Franklin not going away. They come out in the 1-2-2 press. This is a much different press than the Lions have faced so far in this game. Stivers gets it to Mills, who barely gets it across the timeline. With 2:10 to play, they get it into Stivers. Stivers out to Patterson. Patterson being guarded by Kuhn. Kuhn gets it into Stivers. Stivers to Patterson on the cut. Patterson, nice left-hand layup. Rebound knocked out. Finds the hands of Schulte. Schulte to the corner to Miller, who travels on the catch. Lions will once again face this Franklin press. Got to avoid the turnovers. Mills gets it, and they wisely slow it up. Mills looking in for Stivers. Stead kicks it to Gingrich high post. Still trying to work that big-to-big pass. Yuli Dow has it, gets into the paint. She lays it up and is blocked. Breeden comes down with the rebound for Franklin. Miller to Kuhn. Good cut off there by Julie. Nice entry pass into the post. Laid up and missed. Stivers now with the board. Gets it off to Mills. Lions get a chance to go against a non-set defense. Mills gets the ball, misses. Gingrich down with the board. Gingrich turns, shoots. And Franklin comes out to the rim. Way ahead. Kuhn's going to lay it up right-handed. She misses the wide-open layup. Lions have got to slow down and settle. We're under a minute here in the third. Mills gets it across. Gingrich now with 11 points, 9 rebounds. Nice backdoor cut to Mills. Lay it up with the left hand and good. Give Mills 11. Franklin continues to run. Schulte goes all the way to the rim. Mills got away with some contact there. Mills gets it across. Just a second between the two. Lions should hold this and shoot it with almost nothing left on the clock. They get it into Stivers. Stivers to Yuli. Yuli tries to get it into Gingrich. Instead gets a screen from Gingrich. Has it knocked away, and we'll have a foul, I believe, on Jordan Kuhn. That foul against Jordan today. Franklin has 2 more to give before the Lions are shooting free throws. We have a couple of subs coming in for Franklin. Ella Coons, and I believe that's Brooke Grinstead back into the ball game. The shot clock's now off with 8.8 to play here in the third. They get it in. Patterson has it with 5 on the shot clock. Gets to Mills. Mills will shoot the 3. Misses everything. Franklin down with the rebound. We head to the fourth. Lions leading 55-36 here on the MSJ Sports Network. So Franklin will have the ball coming out here in the fourth, trailing by 19, 55-36. Lions holding Franklin well below their season scoring average. Breeden has it, tries to go entry pass into Coons. It's knocked away. McCoy eventually comes down with the steal. Murphy brings the other way, gets it off to Jenkins. Jenkins thinks about the three, but wisely dumps it into Stivers. Stivers goes over left shoulder, bangs it in. Ella's first basket of the ball game. Franklin hustling, get good catch there by Grinstead. Jenkins almost knocked it away. Schulte to the corner, Miller. Miller shoots the three, misses long. Couple of Grizz battle over the rebound. It's out of bounds off of Breeden. Lions will get possession back. Jenkins has it. McCoy brings it across. Gets it to Anaya. Murphy gets it into Gingrich. Gingrich back out to McCoy. Goes to set a screen. McCoy shoots the three. Bang! Elizabeth McCoy. Lions to stretch it out to 24. So Schulte brings it back across. Miller stops, pops, misses it long. Stivers down with the rebound. Gets it off to Murphy. Murphy got the defense on their heels. Tries to go over left shoulder. Does. Gets it to roll in over the front of the rim. Schulte brings it back across for Franklin. Lions almost turned over there. The pass from Miller to Schulte. Drummonds will check in as Gingrich takes a seat. Peyton he'll check back in as Breeden takes a seat. Good job by Schulte there to get open. C gets it. Nice little backdoor cut by Schulte. Schulte shoots the shot and is fouled at the top. 2 free throws as Elizabeth McCoy gets called for the foul. Little bit of contact there. Schulte to shoot a pair. Her first free throws of the ball game. Makes the first. Schulte is 67% free throw shooter on the season. Makes the second. Murphy gets it across for the Lions. To Jenkins between the circles, to Drummonds at the elbow. Drummonds turns, takes C to the front of the rim, lays it off the right hand. Almost gets her second and one, but she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. An aggressive evening for Drummonds. Drummonds and Gingrich both with a double-double in this ball game. Drummonds with 13 and 11, Gingrich with 11 and 12. They've also combined for 3 blocks as Drummonds makes the first free throw. And the second. Number 15. Miller has it, picked up by McCoy. Picks it up in a tough spot, gets it off to Grinstead, who gets it off to Schulte. Grinstead, left elbow, pass into Coons. Coons goes over left shoulder, misses it. And Stivers down the board, and a great outlet pass to Anaya Murphy. Anaya stops at the free throw line, shoots it. Flat jumper misses. Schulte down the rebound. Anaya almost steals it. Schulte ends up getting it back. Gets it to Grinstead at the elbow. Into Coons. Coons this time over right shoulder. And Drummonds gets called for the foul. So Coons will go to the line to shoot a pair as Turk and Coon check back in for Franklin. I think we're going to have a free throw, a lane violation on Coons on the first one, so that goes down as a miss. Makes the second. Cuts it to 25. Murphy has it. Gets it to Stivers at the elbow. Stivers back to Murphy. Gets a screen from Stivers. Left-hand dribble to the free throw line area. Tries a tough entry pass to Drummonds. Drummonds does a good job of using her shoulder to create some space. Jenkins down with the rebound and is fouled. Not sure who it's going to go on yet. I think it's going to go on Schulte. Sheena Fleming will check into the game for the first time tonight. The 5'9" freshman from Michigan City, Indiana. Anaya Murphy will take a seat. Sheena Fleming's a freshman that Coach Elston's really high on. Started this year with a little bit of an injury bug. Starting to get healthy now. Looking to give the Lions a lift late in the season. Morgan Jenkins is called for an offensive foul. That'll be the 13th turnover of the ball game on the Lions. Schulte brings it across, gets it off to Turk, to C, to Kuhn. Back to Turk, top of the key. Schulte to C in the post, gets it off to Coons. Coons lays it up the right hand, misses. Jenkins down with the board. Her 5th. Fleming has the top of the key. Gets it to Stivers at the elbow. Stivers off to McCoy. McCoy will shoot another 3. Misses it long. Get a foul on Fleming. Kennedy Hudson checks back in for the Lions. Schulte brings it across for Franklin. Around a screen from Coons. Good job by Fleming to avoid that. A heck of a finish there by Schulte. Fleming was all over her, played through the contact, and a really, really good finish by the freshman. Jenkins has it, looking for Hudson in the high post. Hudson with a nice backdoor cut to McCoy. McCoy with a nice find inside to Drummonds. Drummonds was hit in the face, no goal. We play on. Schulte to the corner and Turk. Turk back to Schulte. Schulte to Kuhn. Coons almost has it taken away by Jenkins. Hudson's doing a fantastic job defending Coons in the post. Not much more you can do with that. It's a really good job. Coach Elston barking for her team to settle. Wants everybody to take a beat and slow down. Jenkins to Hudson at the elbow. Nice entry pass to the Drummonds with left-hand layup. Gets it to go. Drummonds has 19 and 11. Nice backdoor cut by Turk. Lays up a off-balance shot. Misses it. Gets her own rebound. Lays it up again. Is blocked by McCoy. Jenkins down at the board. Throws it ahead to Drummonds. Drummonds. That's our under 5-minute media timeout. Everyone in the gym doesn't understand how there wasn't a foul called on that. So we'll take our under 5-minute media timeout here on the MSJ Sports.
My name is Alondra Sotelo. I am a part of the women's soccer team here at Mount St. Joseph. We would love for you to donate on our Giving Day on March 19th. All proceeds will go directly to enhance our student experience here at Mount St. Joseph. Being a student athlete at MSJ has meant the world to me just because I have so many resources provided for me and everyone around me wants to help. So Franklin inbounds. Little controversy on that last play.
going into the under 5-minute media timeout. Schulte gets all the way to the rim. We have a little touch foul called on Mills. So Schulte will get to shoot a pair. Schulte misses the first. Schulte eyes up the second. Makes the second. Lions still lead by 24. Mills brings it across. Lions be wise to waste as much clock as they can. Entry pass to the Drummond. Nice backdoor cut to Fleming and misses the layup. Coons down with the board for Franklin. Good pass from Drummonds. The freshman just unable to finish it. Schulte. Gets it into Turk. Turk into Coons. They double, and there's a foul for sure on Hudson. That's the 6th foul of the quarter on the Lions. It's her first. Coons. 6 of 10 from the free throw line on the year. Now 6 of 11. Franklin just 57% from the free throw line in this ball game, 8 of 15. Makes the second. Mills has the inbound pass. Brings it across. Picked up by Coon. These two teams will likely see each other again at some point in the HCAC tournament. Drummond trying to get it into Hudson. We have a foul on Peyton C. It's her second, team's third. Gingrich checks back in for the Lions. And Ava Reitmeyer checks in for Franklin, the 5'10 freshman forward from Bloomington, Indiana, into the game for the first time. Drummonds goes to the bench for probably the last time. Fleming catches the inbound pass and gets her first basket of her career in this building. Big moment for that kid. Schulte brings it the other way. Rejects the screen from Coons, gets all the way to the front of the rim, lays it up and in. Wise to not foul, though. Mills brings it across. Mills to the corner from Fleming. Fleming goes a little backspin there. You can see the freshman starting to feel good about her game right now. Gingrich hands it off to Fleming. Fleming stops, pops, and she's fouled by Turk. Fleming will go to line to shoot a pair as Breeden checks back in for Franklin. Makes the first free throw of her college career. Eyes it up again. Again, Fleming is a, which makes the second, is a freshman that the Lions are very, very high on. Coach Elson is really excited about her future in a Lions uniform. And you can see why here late in this game. Schulte kicks it over. Gets it back to Turk. Turk goes into Coons. Coons over right shoulder. Good defense by Hudson. The ball's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Mount. With under 3 minutes to go, Lions look to be headed to their 15th win of the season and 10th win in HCAC play. And Mills brings it across. Mills gets it to Gingrich. Nice play by Coons. We have a foul on Franklin, on Schulte. As Miller checks back in. Schulte takes a seat. Schulte, the freshman point guard from Rockport, Indiana, has a really bright future ahead of her for the Grizzlies. Misses the first. Makes the second. Patterson checks back in. And Yuli Dow checks back in. Mills and I'm not sure who else went out. I didn't see. Coons has it for Franklin in the paint. Nice little up and under. Cuts it to 24. Patterson to Fleming. Fleming to Gingrich. Backdoor cut by Yuli. Gingrich gives it off to Patterson. Patterson gets downhill. A little left-hand floater brought down by Breeden from Franklin. Gets it off to Miller. Miller to the corner. Turk. Probably got away with a walk. Dribbles into a tough spot, and we're going to have a foul called on the Lions. On Sheena Fleming. As Stivers and Kenzie Butler check back in. And then for Franklin is Kaylee Roten, a 5'4" sophomore from Cicero, Indiana. Misses the front end. This is Turk shooting these free throws. Makes the second. Patterson gets the inbound. We're under 2 minutes to play here. We'll try to bring you some post-game interviews after this one if we can get the women over after their win. Stivers has it to Patterson. Patterson around a screen from Stivers. Stivers posts, gets it, goes quickly, spins around, bangs it. Ella Stivers, that shot is unbelievable. So consistent from Ella. Great platform, gets it up high above her head, shoots it, great follow through, and she makes a lot of those mid-range jumpers. Coons has it in the paint, lays it up. Is once again smart to not foul. Patterson will get it across. Yuli Dow shoots the three, misses everything. Franklin runs it down. This is Miller. Miller will get it across. We have a timeout on Franklin. Franklin has it back. Almost a steal there by Mackenzie Butler. Coons comes down with the rebound on the miss. Lays it up. Gets it to go. Coons now has 10. Shot clock still on. 4 minutes. Or 4 seconds between shot and game clock. Patterson has it. Gets downhill, lays it off the left hand, gets it to go. 16 on the shot clock. Miller brings it across 4. Franklin, 5 seconds on the clock. It'll be a turnover on Kaylin Baxley. And that'll do it from here in the Harrington Center.